Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to be ranking all 9 Denis Villeneuve movies because of Dune, but we're not going to be ranking all 9 movies because I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to be like my old self where I would just lie and say I've seen the movie. I haven't seen his first 3 movies. Not surprising. I can't really get a hold of them that well, but I'll try for his next, for Dune 2 or whatever. We're ranking all 6 Denis Villeneuve movies. Let's get into it.
Cracked Egg Reviews.
Alright, coming at number 6, we have Enemy. This movie came out in 2013 and stars Jake Gyllenhaal. I really think this is a cool movie. I love when movies do this, like when directors do this, or writer, whatever. Whenever they do this, and it makes you come up with your own movie in your head, because this movie is weird as shit. It's wonky, it's all that stuff. And when directors or filmmakers do this, you just make it gives you your own perspective on the movie, and it gives other people their own perspective on the movie. And I just love that about these types of movies. So, saying that this was Denis' first American, I believe, movie. He did a great job. I don't think it's like one of the greatest movies. I think he's always hit a home run with his movies, and this one is still pretty damn good, even though it's not one of his top tier movies. Coming at number 5, we have Sicario. Now, this movie, it came out in 2015, stars Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and I forgot the other dude's name, but he's really cool in this movie. No, he's just a cool actor. He's really good. This movie is very dark. It goes into like the brutality and darkness about Mexico. It's fucking nuts. I really love this movie. I watched it like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I just thought it was an insane movie and really opens your eyes, right, about like what's going down in these like types of places. And yeah, I really like these types of movies because they don't hold back on like the violence or the darkness about it. They just go full throttle, hit that red booster button in Fast and Furious, and bam, you get a really good movie overall, and people actually appreciate these types of movies. Alright, coming at number 4, we have Dune. Now, this is a movie we're doing this list for, Dune. And yeah, I think this movie, on a technical level, is mind-boggling. Plot-wise, though, it gets a little bit too sci-fi for me, which is surprising. Like, I don't get lost in movies, but this one, I had no clue what they were going for. So I was like, what's going on here? But still, I mean, I couldn't say I didn't like the movie because of that, because every single shot in this movie was beautiful. The music was top tier. I love this movie, and even though I might not understand it fully, it was incredible. Alright, coming at number 3, we have Arrival. This movie came out in 2016, stars Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. This movie is crazy, and it has a huge plot twist that I think a lot of people love, including me. I love this movie. It puts questions in your head. It shows aliens the best. Like, this is probably what aliens would look like if they're real. I believe in aliens, but I don't believe they look like, the Paul would do from the Seth Rogen movie. I think these are probably the closest you're gonna get to aliens, and I think they Denis did a brilliant job making this movie. I'm not sure if it was adapted or not. I believe it was. Yeah, it was just such a well-made movie. I love this movie. I gotta watch it again. It's so good. And if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. This one going forward are probably the top tier movies. These are some of my favorite movies. Coming at second place, we have Blade Runner 2049. Now, this movie is fucking insane. I love this movie. This movie is not an action movie. Yeah, it's weird because Denis Villeneuve's movies are labeled and marketed as action movies, yet they're not. this movie is slow. Like, I think the same runtime as Dune. It is a slow movie, but it is so well done. Like, the cast, wicked. On a technical level, again, incredible. The visuals are mind-blowing. I think this won for best visual effects, and it makes sense why. It's insane. It is so well done. Ryan Gosling did a perfect job playing just a bland dude. Like, it's so good. The score is incredible. Everything about this movie is perfect. I love it so much. The quotes, like, Dave Bautista had some good lines inside this movie, so Dune is Blade Runner 2049 is a perfect movie, in my opinion. Same with Arrival. And now we go to number 1, Prisoners. This movie is such an incredible movie. I did a movie reaction actually on this channel. I wouldn't recommend checking it out. I would just recommend go watch this movie. This movie is perfect. This is like the scariest movie I've seen, and I don't watch horror movies, but this one is just terrifying in the way that, like, holy shit, this could happen in real life, and it does happen in real life. It could happen to anyone. It's a scary thing, and it's a mystery. I love that. Got like Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. I both love them. I mean, I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He's like one of my favorite actors. But these two are just so good. It blows my mind that I don't even know if they won. They didn't win Best Actor, but I don't even know if they were nominated. These guys were like so incredible inside of this film. I don't know how they didn't get nominated. They were just out of this world. And Paul Dano, I mean, this guy's freaky as shit. And now he's playing Riddler. I'm a little bit scared about that guy. Yeah, this movie really just terrifies me because it is so, like, it's such a psychological horror movie. Or just maybe a psychological thriller. It is just crazy, and they didn't hold back on this movie either. They just went full out. They did not have any rules. It is wild to me that this movie even exists. It's that good. This is definitely one of my favorite movies. Of course, it is so good, and of course my favorite Denis Villeneuve movie. It's wicked. Yeah, these first 3 are so good, and that's why Denis Villeneuve is probably one of my favorite, or even my favorite filmmaker of all time. He is just a mastermind. He's also Canadian. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so tell me your list down in the comment section down below. Which is your favorite Denis Villeneuve movie? Which is your least favorite? I want to know, and thanks for watching.